Hi,
Yes, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm really excited to do this with you.
Oh, likewise. I've waited a long time to talk to you, so it's finally happened. I'm so happy.
Yeah, finally we made it happen. I
so,
know.
so how are you? So you're in Istanbul right now?
I'm in Istanbul right now. Exactly. And first of all, how should I pronounce your name? Mira or Myra?
Myra.
Myra, okay, I got it. Nice to meet you again.
You too. So how's your day been so far?
Just like I got ready for this interview.
Yeah.
Then once I'm done with it, I'm gonna go to the shootings.
Right.
I have nighttime shootings for my new TV series.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fantastic.
That's a productive day. I call
Yeah.
it a productive day.
So you are such an amazing actor.
Thank you. Thank you.
and
Try to be.
and you have fans all over the world. And I saw that you were in university studying mathematics.
Applied mathematics, yeah.
Yeah. So you're intelligent as well. and did you ever expect that your life would become this when you were at university?
Oh, it came out to be like, to be an actor. And
Yeah,
from like studying mathematics, applied mathematics to go for acting.
yeah,
You know what? Uh, there is saying the change is the only constant in the universe.
yeah,
So you know that, huh?
yeah,
So in the last year of my university, I'm kind of like my soul was literally like screaming for some kind of change,
yeah,
and I started questioning about like if I should go with applied mathematics and build a career out of this field, which would be mostly about investment banking and all such stuff. But then I literally like couldn't see myself, in doing such a career.
yeah,
Then I basically had to take a decision, and I had to leave my comfort zone,
yeah,
which takes courage, which takes self-confidence, and which takes a lot of faith. Because like, you gotta leave your comfort zone, but
yeah,
that's what your soul is crying for, screaming for, but you gotta go for the unknown.
yeah,
But once you take that step, once you take that decision, and once you step into the unknown, and once you leave your comfort zone, I believe you cannot expect anything. I mean, expectations work in the borders of comfort zone, but once you're out of your comfort zone, there are only exceptions. So no expectations but exceptions, and now I'm here like, to make an exception.
yeah, yeah,
um, and
and
I'm pretty glad, like, every day
yeah.
I'm
So
grateful for it.
would you say you are living the dream? Are you doing your dream job?
Definitely, I'm trying to make my dream happen. Yeah, I dream, but like you should also take a step to make that dream happen, and
Yeah,
I'm on that way.
yeah,
I
yeah,
believe so.
yeah.
I'm
So
on this pursuit, at least.
yeah. So when you said to your family, I want to pursue acting, what was their reaction at first?
Just as I told you, um I guess they also got scared
Yeah,
once they heard, like, I'm gonna go for acting, and
yeah,
which is like something totally different. At least it sounds totally different than what I did for my studies.
Yes.
But since I was so solid with my decision, and I, with time passing, and I think like, they just, their first reaction was based on fear.
Yeah.
As my parents, to protect me. And, they're worried about my future and all that stuff. But with the time, now they are my biggest supporters.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at that point, you're on your own. That's why, I'm emphasized self-confident, courage, and faith.
Yeah.
Because at that point, even your parents, your biggest supporters, might be scared about your decision.
Yeah.
And they're right at what point, but you gotta go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And once you prove you're going for it, whatever happens,
Yeah.
they become your like biggest supporters.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you are proof of that. What would you say? Would you say the positives of now that you are so famous, you are known all around the world? When I tell people I'm interviewing you, there's probably not one person in any country that didn't contact me. They were that excited.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So, what would you say are the positives of fame? Would you say?
Nice question. Yeah, it comes with fame comes with positive sides and negative sides, and I'm still trying to find balance between these two. I'm trying to enjoy being famous without any negative side effects, but it's pretty tough. I read a book which has great impact on me. It's called The Invisible Actor.
Yeah.
By Yoshio Ida.
Right.
And he talks about two types of actor. One shows the moon on the stage, and the whole audience gets impressed with the way he or she shows the moon.
Yeah.
This is one type of actor. And the other type of actor he talks about is that type of actor shows the moon, and the whole audience looks at the moon.
Yeah.
So this slight difference makes a lot of difference also in terms of being famous.
Yeah.
The fame comes with the first type of actor. It is a negative experience because he becomes the object. But what I pursue is that to be the second type of actor, because I want my ideas, my actions, the way I inspire people, the way I make them feel, should be the point of attraction.
Yeah.
And then I believe once you make that happen, you can enjoy being famous without any negative side effects.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hopefully, I'm gonna be able to make that happen. And my ideas, my actions, the way I inspire people, the way I make them feel, the way I touch them, if I can, these should be the points of attraction.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree. Why do you think so many people absolutely love and are so passionate about Turkish dramas, Turkish actors? What is the appeal, would you say?
So, I should share a fact with you. I should share an information with you in case if you don't know.
Yeah.
But Turkey is the second highest TV series exporter after the United States in the world.
Right.
And at this point, I'm proud of being part of this business. And I'd like to praise everyone in our business to make such success happen.
Yeah.
because you know what it takes. It takes amazing effort and amazing practical problem solving skills. We make the impossible happen every week because we create on average 120 minutes length of content every week. It's like, making a movie every week. So it takes really like, we are like magicians.
Yeah.
So first of all, I really gotta thank everyone
Yeah.
behind the scenes to make such success happen.
Mm.
And hopefully and gratefully, the products of this incredible performance, this incredible work, find a response.
Yeah.
And let our voice reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm really proud of being part of such, teamwork, and really glad to have opportunity to grow a seed in my local garden.
Yeah.
And being witness, it gives fruits appreciated to the whole world.
Yeah.
So it grows in my local garden and it reaches to the whole world, carrying universal emotions, but with our local characteristics. It's an amazing combination, and I'm really proud that I'm part of it.
Yeah.
I have contribution,
Yeah.
in this scene.
It's incredible, and the Turkish dramas are highly addictive as well.
Do you watch?
I do.
Okay.
Well, apart from Hakai, of course.
Okay.
One of my favorites is Kara Sevda.
Okay, yeah, that was also a big one.
Yeah, which I love. So I was actually in one of the newspapers in Turkey because a Turkish journalist, she interviewed me, and
Oh,
she said to me, if you could interview any Turkish actors, who it would be. And I said, you, of course. I said, Akin Akinozu, of course. And,
thank you.
and I said, Burak Ozcevic. So
Okay.
I've got you. Let's hope I get Burak.
Okay, hopefully.
um, so tell me, what do we have to look forward to for your new series?
We already started shootings.
Yeah.
It's been already broadcasted, and it's amazing. It already found a huge audience in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know, when it's gonna be, when it's gonna start being broadcasted.
Yeah.
But I try to do something different than what I did in Herkai.
Yeah.
But this project hit me on an emotional level, personally, and
Yeah.
I just wanna dig into it and
Yeah.
kind of on a like deeper level. I just wanna take that shot, and it's going so good so far.
Yeah. So you say it affected you emotionally and personally. So how, if you explain?
Yeah, I think that's this part is something not teachable.
Yeah.
Something you gotta really go with your instincts. But you read a script,
Yeah.
and it hits you or not. It affects you on an emotional level or not. And this is what I look for in all the texts that I read. That's really what I look for. If once I stop reading the script, and the text, once I'm done with the text, I really start listening to myself. I start listening to my body. If it says something, if it's really curious to to go for that journey, if my heart is pounding, beating to go for that journey. And that's what happened in this project's case, the game of my destiny. Because I really found, I felt like I found some opportunity to dig into some questions that I'm asking in my life at this point, at this time. I'm just like, I'm gonna turn into 32.
Yeah.
So I'm, after 30, I don't know, I got more mature, and like, I started asking some other questions about my life, about my relationships, about family. And it changed, as we talked about. The change is the only constant in the universe. And
Yeah.
this project has resonated with all those questions that I've been asking for.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is a great opportunity, to ask those questions and maybe find some answers, and maybe, find some, maybe discover some different points of view. And I think it's working.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What would be like a dream project for you?
Dream project. Wow.
That is on like your bucket list that you hope one day you get.
Okay. Um, I don't know if I probably, you know what? I don't think like I can define. I can really define such project,
Yeah.
but I will feel it, as I told you, once, like, I'm once I see it, I'm gonna feel it.
Yeah.
And that time, hopefully, if we interview again,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, Myra, this is my dream project.
Yeah.
I feel it. It came to me.
Oh,
But at this point, like, I don't think if I can define it,
yeah.
because it's not something you can define intellectually, but
Yeah.
it's something, once you read it, as I told you,
Yeah.
it's gonna make sense. It's
Yeah.
gonna make me excited, and it's gonna, push me to take that journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I look forward to you telling me that Myra, I've done my dream project.
But all these, like, that's what I believe in.
Yeah.
All these steps, all these projects, kind of like, little steps lead you to your dream project.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm grateful for all those steps.
I
I
agree.
mean,
Yeah.
you can I believe the importance of the process. So
Yeah.
you can skip, you can miss those, like, the steps, the between.
Yes.
You shouldn't just like try to jump to the, like, your dream project. You can't just jump to that step. You got to take the other steps which lead you to your dream project. And
Yeah.
I'm excited, and I'm enjoying my process. So each step is my dream project.
Yeah.
Even this interview, it means a lot to me, really. I'm
Oh,
honored
oh, it means a lot.
with your invitation, definitely.
You were so sweet. um, I was going to ask you because you make a really good point about a journey. So far in your acting journey, what have you learned about this business? What have you learned about yourself?
Wow, a lot. And I think acting is an amazing tool. One of the reasons I chose acting as a profession, it teaches you also art of living as a human being.
Yeah.
So with acting, every day I learn something about my life, about myself, about humanity, about relationships. And aside the technical stuff,
Yeah.
of course, like it takes a mastery. Like the more you practice, the more you have some kind of knowledge and skills about your like craft. You
Yeah.
improve your craft. But besides, improving your craft, acting, every day it teaches you how to live your life as a human being,
Mm.
and in more depth level. So really, I'm again and again, I'm so glad I took that decision and I took that step.
Yeah.
And now, like I chose acting as my profession because it improves my my life quality of my life. I live a life more meaningful,
Yeah.
and deeper, on a deeper level.
Compared to before, would you say?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Before you became an actor, did you feel you were missing something in life?
Of course, but it takes 23 years, to get that point.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why, in the last year of my undergrad studies, I was like, okay, I'm missing something, and I am missing something,
Yeah.
and it is scary
Yeah.
to face with that reality, because you can just cheat yourself.
Yeah.
What many people do, you can cheat yourself, and you can find some kind of excuses to stay in your comfort zone.
Hmm.
But you are dying each day.
Yeah.
Your soul is dying,
Yeah.
and you got to listen to your heart, you got to listen to your soul, what it is crying for, what it is screaming for. And it needs your courage, it
Yeah.
needs your will to take that step and give a space. It can nourish, it can grow,
Yeah.
and it can express itself.
Yes.
This is also, this is pretty important. Like, I'm my purpose, I guess, with
Yeah.
acting, my one and only purpose is to let's, life evolve into its unique expression.
Yeah.
I'm trying to some kind of create a unique expression of life.
I totally, absolutely get you where you're coming from, because a lot of people are in that position where they they're not totally happy with what they're doing, and they're
Yes,
hoping they get to that, that happy place, you could say. And
definitely.
yeah.
And you know what? Just regarding your previous questions about like being famous and negative sides and positive sides of it. Um, I see many people, they're not happy with what they're doing, but they are the answer.
Yeah.
There is no magic pill. There is not anyone who can solve their problems, but only themselves.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes, this is the difference that I want to emphasize. Sometimes the audience gets impressed with the way you do something, but they miss what's the action, what's the idea behind, you know, um, what he or she did.
Yes.
And I want to have an audience attracted with the actions, with the ideas, with the feelings behind what I've been doing. Not because I'm not their solution, and I cannot be.
Yeah.
Uh, but if I can inspire them in
Yeah.
such a way, then I call it a day. I
Yeah.
call it a life.
Very good job. Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree with you. So where would you say is your happy place? So besides from work, where do you feel at ease, you're most happy?
um, Home,
Yeah.
and probably the feeling that I go to bed, that going to the bed with a feeling I did my best for today.
Yeah.
But it's always better if you have someone in your bed you can cuddle with,
Yeah.
and you can share your happiness.
Yes.
That's yeah, when I'm happiest.
Yeah. Um, and I know that you've got a dog as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
his
Archie.
archery. Yeah. I saw an interview clip where he was barking in the back.
Yes, 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 yes. During the interview,
That was
but he's not with me right now, so he's not gonna bark. Don't worry.
that's just I would have loved it.
He's in the garden right now. He's enjoying his freedom. He's like running all around the yeah, but with his like with his other friends.
Yeah. So what um what would you want people around the world to know about your culture? Because the Turkish culture is so beautiful. What would you want them to know?
I mean, this. I guess that's what we do with the content that we produce.
Yeah,
Um, to make that point clear. Uh, in our TV series, like I mean, in our TV series, and probably that's why, like Turkish drama is so like I mean, the Turkish dramas reach such a huge audience
yeah,
because we have we preserve our local characteristics,
yeah,
but they all have, I mean, still with the how would you like I mean with the essence of universal emotions.
yes, yeah,
And I think this is really I call it unilocal or something like that,
yeah,
universal, and it's also local.
yeah,
And but there is a lot to like there is a lot to like I mean enjoy experience in our culture, and it's not something that I can tell maybe right now,
yeah,
but many things. And just as like I mean we as humanity, we share the same emotions, and we basically like that's our like as we all like I mean human beings um share the same feelings, same problems, and that's the place we all get connected. But each of us is different, just as our like fingerprints.
yes,
So also in terms of our culture, it's something you cannot it has to be experienced.
mm.
So I'm also like I also invite you here to visit Turkey, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be your guide
Yeah,
here.
I would absolutely love that. I have been to
So
East.
you can learn a lot about like our culture, more about our culture
I have been
from
to
the first hand.
Istanbul before, and your country is so beautiful. But if you're my guide, I'm definitely coming again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be your guide, and yeah, you're more than welcome.
That would be
Come
amazing.
to visit here and experience, like I mean, and having first-hand experience
Absolutely.
our culture.
Yeah, and we'll have the Turkish breakfast together.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That's okay. Yeah, that's something else. Definitely Turkish breakfast.
yeah,
That's something we can talk about. But I can explain about what we have on the table in Turkish breakfast. But you will never like I mean you will never have fully understanding before you eat that Turkish breakfast
yeah,
with the view of Bosphorus.
yeah. Oh God, yeah,
Once that's what I'm saying, you gotta experience that Turkish breakfast with such an amazing view,
yeah.
and then you can talk about Turkish breakfast.
Definitely, we have to make this happen now.
Definitely, I'm in.
And do you come to London much?
Not much, but I came to London during the high school.
Yeah,
I had a summer camp
yeah.
when I was in high school. I had a summer camp, and that's when I went to London. But my summer camp was in Royal Holloway.
Oh, yeah,
Was in Royal Holloway for I guess for 2 to 3 weeks. And while we were like staying in Royal Holloway, we would go to like London for
yeah,
for weekend. And I also went to London during my childhood with my parents. But I had a lot of friends studied in London.
Yeah.
So they always like invited me, but I was in the States for my studies, so it didn't work out. But 2 times, yeah, I've been in London.
Well,
It's a different city.
yeah.
It also London is one of those cities you get addicted to.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Weather, close weather, cloudy weather, but you I mean it's like it's like sometimes like I want to eat sushi.
Yeah.
London is just like that.
Yeah.
You don't know why, but I just want to go to London. It
Yeah.
makes you feel like definitely.
Yeah. It's a big melting pot of
And
culture.
but
Yeah.
I had some plans because I appreciate the craft in London. I mean the craft and the British the basically like the British actors, they really shine with their character, with their character work, with their craft.
Yeah.
And I admire really the work in because it has such a strong roots coming from Shakespeare, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's really something I appreciate. So every year I make some plans to go to London and to attend some kind of workshops and maybe go to the theater and watch your amazing shows. But pandemic, all that stuff, I always had to delay. But I'm gonna do it. If you're my guide in this case,
of course, you're more.
I wanna make that happen as soon as possible. I mean during summertime probably, or whenever I find time. I wanna come to London and go for attend some kind of workshops.
Yeah.
Maybe improve my craft, watching some theater.
Yes.
Shows and walking around with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Wherever you take me. As my guide, yeah.
Definitely. Again, you can come back to my house for dinner.
Okay, yeah, that's amazing.
I hope you like Pakistani food because I'm Pakistani.
Okay, amazing. Sounds great. Sounds great. Turkish breakfast here, Pakistani dinner at your home.
Exactly.
In London.
Yeah, we've got it sorted, Akin. Yeah. It's been such a pleasure to talk to you.
It was my pleasure, really, being interviewed with you.
And
I was honored.
I really well, I can't wait to speak to you again, but I also wish you so much success in your career.
Thank
And I pray you get everything you want in life.
Thank you very much, Myra. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And hope to see you from time to time.
Definitely.
Other than our plans with the Turkish breakfast and Pakistani dinner, about our works, you're someone I would like to give a hug. And during our career, you're someone I would like to see from time to time and being interviewed with.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. I
Really
really appreciate you.
Hopefully next time, we're gonna put some other great stuff to the table to talk about.
And I can't wait to speak to you again soon, inshallah. Yeah.
Thank you, inshallah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
It was my pleasure, definitely. Thank you.
See you. Have a good day.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I'm gonna go for the shootings.
Yes. Good luck.
Do some work.
Yeah. See you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.